From the moment we met, I was like, she's all right. I felt comfortable, really comfortable with her.
I left her a voicemail, said, hello, my name's Chris. Would you like to go on a date?
I was watching on a Friday night this episode of the Brady Bunch where this cheerleader was so cute she knocked me out, and then I married her.
Hit it!
Tell me 1, 2, who are you? The Bears. 3, 4, tell me who's gonna score? The Bears.
We met when we were 20 at a hockey game.
You at a hockey game?
He walked by my seats and had some cocky remark.
Everyone's got their price.
JT got in contact with Jessica Biel the old-fashioned way, getting her number from a friend. Nick Jonas used a more modern tactic with Priyanka.
Well, he did slide into my DMs.
I'm a sucker for you.
He was this tornado that kind of just took over my life, and I just kind of went with it.
Nick's big brother Joe took the same direct approach with Sophie Turner after a little encouragement from mutual friends. 3 years later, the duo surprised us by eloping with Elvis before their French nuptials the next month.
How are you feeling about your relationship right now?
It means so much to have him here. It's just like the best support, the best person to calm me down and keep me calm. And if I end up crying, I have a shoulder to cry on. So it's good. I'm so happy that he's here.
If you wanna be mine.
For David Beckham, it was love at first sight when he saw Victoria in a Spice Girls music video. A few months later, they flirted at a soccer game. She wrote her number on a train ticket.
He's my soulmate, and we really support each other. I'm so proud of him.
What 13-year-old boy didn't have a crush on Jennifer Connelly? And
Fellow Brit Paul Bettany first laid eyes on his future wife in the 1986 film Labyrinth. 15 years later, they met on the set of A Beautiful Mind.
I remember saying to myself, I've never been this close to somebody that beautiful. That's the truth. I did think that.
He did get out that guitar.
Really?
Yeah, he has a very nice voice.
Then there's Zendaya and Tom Holland.
Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
The co-stars have been dodging relationship rumors since their first Spider-Man film in 2017. But photographs of the duo kissing last summer revealed that Spidey had finally caught Zendaya in his web.
I think Zendaya just showed up. Like Zendaya just showed up.
You know, we all work so hard. We're all so close from that.
Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly also credit Set Life with bringing them together.
He shot only for 2 days on this movie, and that's how I met him.
I was like, uh-oh, because I knew I could feel some wild was gonna happen to me.
You belong to me. The self-proclaimed twin flames shared the screen in Midnight in the Switchgrass. And the rest quickly unfolded from there.
Whatever Daddy says.
I just waited outside on my trailer steps every day I worked just to
I
catch
had no
one
idea.
glimpse of eye contact, and I would just sit there and like hope.
Now the lovebirds are engaged. Carrie Underwood and Mike Fisher were set up on a blind date. So were Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
We were introduced actually by a mutual friend.
Yes, it was definitely a setup. It was a blind date.
And here's an interesting one. Jerry O'Connell literally manifested his marriage to Rebecca Romaine. Not to freak my wife out, but I may or may not have carried a photo of her in my wallet for 10 years. And then here we are, we're married.
I'm engaged, I'm getting married.
But one of the sweetest full circle moments goes to Brad Paisley, who just couldn't forget seeing Kimberly Williams on the big screen in Father of the Bride.
In some weird way, I'm the only guy that sat in that theater and said, I'm gonna marry that girl. And really did.
That sounds more like a stalker situation than I knew.
Can you believe that?
And here's another thing that's hard to believe. Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell might hail from the same part of Michigan, but it took moving to LA for them to finally meet.
He also told me that your recollection of your first meeting is incorrect. He said that he did not ask for the gum in your mouth. He asked you if you had gum, and you said, I don't have gum.
Only this.
Only this.
And then he took it out of my hand.
Yes.
That is true.
Despite their sticky situation, Dax got the Frozen Star's number from a mutual friend, and the rest is history.
He's really funny. We have a good time together. He's just really sweet. He's a good kid. He's a good heart, and I love him.
Long before Justin and Hailey Bieber said I do to Forever, they were hanging out as family friends. It's thanks to this party trick that their friendship turned romantic years later.
Last time I was here, I opened a Corona bottle with my teeth, and the next morning, after the interview had aired, I got a certain phone call from a certain someone, and it was a little like, hey, how are you? I saw you on Jimmy Fallon last night. You were looking really good. I loved that trick that you did. I had no idea that you can do that. It was so cool. Cut to, I'm now married to that certain someone.